Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, crafters! This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and yes, it is Christmas Day, and I'm doing the video on Christmas Day, along with I'm sharing my enormous win and a giveaway, two, in this video. And what I'll do is I'll pull the winner on New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve or New Year's Day? New Year's Day. Let's say New Year's Day. Let's start off 2022 with a win for two people. Why not? Alrighty. Let's take a deep dive into my enormous win. Let's get started. PinkFresh Studio, you know, every time they have a new release, they'll do like a blog hop and that type of stuff, along with a lot of companies too, because I've tried to have a win from like Lawn Fawn, you know, the whole win, which would be really good too. And even Simon Says, but the one with Simon Says, once there's 60 people that I have to do the hop and comment, it's just too much. But I've always suggested to you guys, participate in those blog hops. So I'm going to show you why, because I actually won, and it's a biggie. So here is my PinkFresh Studio holiday win. Package came, and it's a good one. This is easily, I would say, maybe $500 worth of items or more. Why? Because everything in here retails for like $30 or more each. And they gave me the entire win. Now, when you go on their blog hop and Instagram hop, I did both actually. They'll run it for like a week. Then they'll pick a winner. Then you have 2 weeks to respond. And I kept on looking on Instagram, like, where's the winner? Where's the winner? Where's the winner? And right up till about maybe 2 to 3 days before I would have lost all of this, I went on the blog. And when you go on their webpage, pinkfreshstudio.com, and then you go into the blog and then you go winners, I clicked it. Something must have sent me there because I've never been there before, you know, for that section. And I look and I see blog winner, the entire holiday collection, Suzanne Hugh. And I'm like, I looked at it, came out the webpage, went back in, looked at it again. I looked at that thing like 4 times. I was like, did I really win? I sure did. Then you have to send an email and then they get it to you. I know it took a little while to come because they were also doing their, they had a create event this year. So they were busy doing that and boxing up boxes and stuff, but well worth the wait. Look at all of this. So in here, I did buy a few things myself before I found out that I won. And that's my giveaway. So let's take a look at all of the goodies. This alone is about $100 and something. These are hot foil plates that are, let's see, 4 1/4, 5 1/2, A2 sized. Love that. This one is called Abstract Triangles. Super cute. And yes, you have to have either a Glimmer hot foil machine or a, oh, what's the one by Crafter's Companion? I can't remember. Foil press? I think it's called the foil press. One of those to be able to use this. But the Glimmer is back in stock, and it's so pretty too, and it goes well with the Spellbinders Platinum 6, all right? And I will put links for everything that I'm showing below so you don't have to go hunting to find. Some things may be sold out, but most of the things are still in stock. Abstract Triangles. Cute. Cute, 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 cute. Next, Chevron, same A2. Look at that. You can go this way, and you can go this way in like gold foil, iridescent foil. Next one, Diamond. See, now these are great bases and diagonal stripes. I should have used this for Christmas, but I can still make up for it because I'm still doing Christmas crafting. But look at that. This alone, like I said, is already $100. Love, love, love. I'm still pinching myself like, did I actually win this thing? Like, did I really, really, really? Thrill of hope. I probably should have taken out a calculator and calculated, but why do that? I'm just telling you, it's a big one for me. I've always wanted to win a Cricut Maker or Brother Scan and Cut, because I know both of those machines are like 400. This actually bypasses that in total when you total up everything, because I still have more. This one is called Thrill of Hope. Happy holidays, that could apply for now. But Thrill of Hope, that can be read all different kinds of ways. Season of Wonder, these one are more Christmas, but cute, right? Then coordinating dies to cut out these sentiments. So with this, I could stamp it, die cut, or stamp Heat Emboss, die cut it. Yes, I would be using my Altenew Obsidian Black exceptionally crisp pigment ink along with that ink on 3 crystal clear embossing powder. If you watch my last video, Gingerbread University, you saw how those two come together. Very happy. And right now the Altenew ink is out of stock, but I will list it below. I do have, though, VersaFine Clear. I haven't tried this one because I'm so... Yeah, I know. I bought that one on, I think at Joann's on sale. Because people have been saying it's really good, but that Altenew one, I think that one is not, it's not good, it's superior. Then, hot foil plate. So I could do hot foil plate, the sentiments, cut it out, stamp those words, or, see, options. Options. And I saw this set and liked it, but because of just budget. Because if I bought this entire release, I knew it was going to be cha-ching. And then it comes with a wreath. Look at that. So you make the wreath, and then you put the Thrill of Hope in. Look at that. Isn't that cute? You put the sentiment in the middle. So this is a stencil. And their stencils are detailed stencils. 5 pieces. Oh, by the way, speaking of their stencils, I did tell you that their ink cubes are back in stock. Then I now realize they're also distributing it to other retailers. So I was on a Cherry on Top, and I will put a link for it because it's a good one. A Cherry on Top has the entire ink cube release, those 4 ink cubes in the palette. Let me show you. I'll be back. I put them in the Tim Holtz ink cube holder. So the nice thing about their ink cubes, one, they're really good for, you know, blending like the wreath here, florals. Also, they do fit in the ink stand. I think you guys saw this in the last video. So you would put your inks like this, put the top, because on the bottom of their inks, look at that, the ink cube, there is no coordinating color. You see it? So the top, if you move this over here and you have this here and you interchange them, yes, you will be mixing up your inks. So this is a nice way to keep yourself from mixing up your colors. This is pink, and I like how with the ink stand it tells you what it is. So let's say you're watching a PinkFresh Studio video, or you're watching me craft something and you're like, oh, she used bubble gum. You'd know it's here, because if you did this, you just messed up your ink set, right? Because there's no coordinating color on the bottom. This is not like distress ink that gives you, it tells you on the bottom what it is. It normally does. This one is not telling me. Why is this one not telling me? Yeah, this one says vintage photo, so you won't mix it up. But this now is on a Cherry on Top. Back to my sidebar. With a Cherry on Top, there's a lot of times a Cherry on Top will have an additional 20% off. That's why I'm saying that's exciting, because now you can get a big discount. And they have all the colors in stock. And I was just like, oh, yay! That's a great deal. I mean, I already own it, but for you guys, you know I enjoy, just totally enjoy when you guys can get a great discount and I can share it with you. It's just like, even though I'm not spending the money, I just feel good when you guys can score a great deal. I feel great when I do score a fantastic deal. And so these are now in stock, a Cherry on Top, and it would just be one link, because when you go to the link, all of the inks are there, all the color combos, the browns, the purples, the pinks, all in one page. So you'll just click the link, open it up, and choose the color, add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. If you want to build it up slowly, then apply that 20%. You have to insert the code though. Right now, they had it for a little while. I believe there should be another one coming. And if you create an account at a Cherry on Top, it'll hold your cart. So if you add a few ink cubes, let's say you wanted this Thrill of Hope, you create an account, you put it in the cart, you exit out of it, you come back in 5 days later, open it up, it's still there. And they have an area where you can save too, just like how Simon Says, and scrapbook.com. Ooh, speaking of scrapbook.com, that's going to be a haul video coming shortly. Their clearance section, it got really good. I'll put a link below. A lot of good stuff in every category. Remember I said that. Every category. There was something I had wanted from Honeybee Stamps that they had clearanced out. It held for a little bit, but by the time I went back in, gone. All right, next up. So this is Happy Holidays circle frame. So in here, it's one solid stamp. With these, I can interchange the sentiments or put something else completely. This measures, super cute, 5 by 3 3/4. And then here's the coordinating dies for the words. This is one piece. See, this does not cut right there. You don't cut that part. It just keeps the circle centered, which is nice. Very nice. And then, of course, to create these, ink blending. Love. So I take my green inks. And if you don't have PinkFresh Studio inks, and you can watch a lot of PinkFresh Studio videos because they have their instructors that teach you how to use their inks all the time. And they do use a glass craft mat and the ink stand to help them, and blending brushes. Now, this glass craft mat, I've told you guys about this a few times. This one is by the Glassboard Studio. It comes with, I just looked the other day, lifetime warranty. Because this thing is 1/4 inch thick. She is a workhorse. You can heat emboss on her. You can use alcohol ink on her. And you can use all these inks because these inks do stain. She won't stain. And she stays clean and white and pretty. The only thing sometimes with the filming here, if I put a light right here, it does have a low reflection, but lights sometimes will, if it's in the direct light. See the lights right off there, but I can still not see a heavy light. And the grid is not on the top like some glass boards, which I do have. And I don't use because it's too much reflection. This is embedded in the glass. So that's why it can take all that isopropyl alcohol to clean it. She comes in at, this one is the 18 by 24 inch, and I will put a link for the glass board. You can get 20% off with the code Suzanne20, putting it here on the screen, and I will put it below. This works well with doing this type of stuff. And when I did ink blend those gingerbread, I was like, oh, this, ooh. Because normally I try to put it on a silicone to not make the image move, but the blending was just going so well. Even coming in from the edge into the image was just gliding. Love it. Next one. This is super cute. And I saw it and I thought about it. I keep picking up this one. But the price points, if I bought all these sets, I would have been roughly into 300 already. This one, Under the Christmas Tree. Love. And I love that I won it. Isn't she pretty? So you get the stamp. And this is one big stamp right here. She measures, let me give you a measurement, 5 inches by 3, almost 3 1/4, let's say 3 1/8 of an inch wide. Love. And then comes with great sentiments. Hope you get everything you want under the Christmas tree this year. PinkFresh Studio certainly took care of me under the tree this year. Fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. And then, look, coordinating die. Cuts out the tree with the gifts. And then the gifts you can just stack on in. And stencil. Love. Love, love, love. How many pieces? 6 pieces. That means that I can probably stencil these gifts too. Oh, yes. Am I going to still be crafting Christmas for a while? Yeah. Why? Christmas came too darn early. I've been working throughout this whole holiday and been sick. So it's just, I didn't get to enjoy my Christmas crafting. So will you still be seeing makes from me? Yes. I don't know if I'll call it Saturday morning, but you'll see makes from me. Suzanne's morning makes. And then next up, this one is called Holiday Ornaments. So this is the die. And what's nice about their die sets, let me show you. One thing about PinkFresh Studio, when they do a die, they enjoy giving you the magnet. Look at that. Isn't that nice? You could put, double-sided tape here, seal it shut, keep that packaging because now it's nice and it's thick enough. And then, there you go. and then put this in an envelope sleeve in case this rips or, you know. But they usually use nice thick packaging. But isn't that cute? So that's the die. Let's take a measure. 5.5 inch tall. Oh, this sounds like it's going to be an A2. Yes, it's a full A2 right here. You just cut the paper, put this on, and then stencil. So I guess what I would do, I have to watch a video on this one from them. If it's stencil first, then cut, or cut and then stencil. It's probably stencil first. You know, you cut a bigger section, like for me, I would do 5x7 just to have enough space. 5x7 sheet of card that can blend with the ink. Good one would be the Strathmore Bristol Smooth cardstock. Yes, I will link it. Nina Solar White Classic Crest. That's a good one also to blend with. Would I use my Copic paper? No. I save my Copic paper only for coloring with Copic markers. I don't mess with it with ink blending. It's really made for alcohol markers. But the Nina now can do both alcohol markers, blending, and the hot foiling. Because when you're hot foiling, especially something this big, you need to have your paper nice and smooth. All right? But I will put links for everything so you can grab yourself something to ink blend. But I believe they would ink blend first, then cut. Because to have this cut out and then stencil on top, it gets interesting. And not in a good, interesting way. And why I would also cut the paper big, 5x7 inch for this, because then this board is magnetized. So then I could hold the paper down. It comes with 3 magnets. You can buy as much as you want. And then stencil, change out the stencil. You know, keep the paper down with the magnets, stencil, and then die cut. So you can get this board magnetized. It's a little extra or not. And they do sell these magnets to go with it. And they are strong magnets. This one is stencil only. Wintry Forest. Look at that. So now I can do all of this. And I saw this and I was thinking about it. But what I did get from this release, I was just like, that's enough. Let me stop. Because there was other things I wanted to get too from other companies. So I'm just so thankful that I'm still surprised. If you're hearing that I sound all over the place, because I'm looking at it now with you guys and I'm like, wow, I really got all of this for free. Wow. So love this. And I did see an example on PinkFresh Studio. Anytime you want to see their products, they do great instructional videos, and they're live, like Zoom videos, and they're all on YouTube that you can watch them. Facebook too, but I like YouTube better than the Facebook watching. It goes much easier and I can stop, wind back without interruptions, and you know, Facebook videos just annoy me sometimes. And with the YouTube, I can just pop it on my TV. With the Facebook, it becomes just extra steps. I can't stand it. But this is cute. Layered up again. 6 pieces. So this would give you different layers. And also that snow. That snow I could use with the stencil. Some sort of medium, right? Glitz, glitter, gel or something. There's the snow. Look at that. And this gives you, oh, I already know it's an A2. Yeah. It fits in the A2. 4.25 by 5.5. So you could just stencil with this, then add a sentiment, that thrill of hope. Happy holidays right here. Done. Remember one of the times I had bought that daisy wreath stencil from PinkFresh and it was missing one of the stencils? They sent it back to me. They were out of stock, but when they got it back in stock, they certainly sent it to me, and they sent me a whole new set of the daisy wreath. All right, next up, speaking of daisy wreath, here we go. Holly botanical background. Another layering. Doesn't have a coordinating hot foil or stamp. Maybe one day they'll bring it in, but you would layer this. This is a A2. Oh, this is nice. 4 pieces. Holiday botanical background stencils. So you do the different colors. And I love that they give you the detail, but it's not too much detail. This is why I think I like, if I had to pick, I like Altenew, but I love PinkFresh Studio. And I think the difference is PinkFresh is just more approachable. Same pretty, but approachable. Altenew veers on beautiful and very in-depth and detailed. And that's why sometimes, you know, I look at something from Altenew and I'm like, that'd be nice, but Uh-uh. It's just I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I'm not making sense to you guys, or some of you who have had both product lines will understand exactly what I'm saying, and then some of you who are artists and who are used to working in, you know, 6 shades going into this leaf here, and you're like all kinds of veining and stuff, and that's fabulous. Great. Alta New is for you. For me, this is good enough. And I like that it's easy and quick. That's what I think I like about PinkFresh. They make it accessible, quick and easy. Like you don't have to be doing this for years to learn how to use it. Now it's time for the giveaway. Let's talk about Perfect Sentiments Holiday Edition. I'm giving away 2 of these, and it's only open for US residents. And I'm also going to give away, because of course, this is what got me started on the whole scrapbook.com storage envelopes, is storing these wonderful items, like how I have this PinkFresh Studio set, all nicely stored in here. I have stamp. What do I have? I'll tell you in a second. I have stamp, die, stencil set. 5 stencils, stamp and die, all stored. Let me put it back in the way I like to put it in a beautiful scrapbook.com storage envelope. This is the medium size envelope. I have them in like 3 major sizes: medium, large, and XL. So I'm gonna give 2 of this, all right? So let me tell you how it works. I originally bought this set. This is a solid stamp, and this stamp measures 5.5 inch tall by 3 3/4 inch wide. You can use your Misty or any stamping tool for this. Free-handed with a stamp block, good luck to you. I can't stamp that straight, but if you can, oh boy. So I use my stamp positioner, so that's a solid stamp. And then you could either ink it up, stamp it, cut it with a coordinating die, and it would give you all these sentiments, 10 different sentiments. Second option, using the hot foil plate. Put the hot foil, have all of these beautiful sentiments, and then use a coordinating die. So the set that I won came with this, so I had to buy another set, because instead of giving this to 1 person, I'm deciding to give it to 2. All right, so here is 1 set, here is the other. I'll draw the winner on New Year's Day, and then I'll leave it open for 2 weeks for that person to respond, just like how PinkFresh gave me 2 weeks to respond. And the first person to respond, when I pull the 2 names, the first person to respond, let me know which configuration you want. Stamp die, hot foil, die. Second person, you'll get the second set, okay? If you want to add on to it, of course, then you can add on to it, all right? If somebody wants all 3, then you just only have to buy that. Or if the person who gets this, then you only have to get that, all right? And I'm giving, each person gets a beautiful storage envelope to keep their goodies in, okay? So it'll come to you packaged up like that. All right, so what will you need to do? Number 1, like the video. Thank you. So this is how you can win. A few easy steps. First, like the video. Second, please subscribe to my channel. Third, write the word enter me. Also, just put enter me to be entered into it. And then fourth, tell me which phrase in here is your favorite and how you would use it. Merry Christmas, season's greetings, good tidings, joy to the world, Happy New Year, merry and bright, holiday cheer, peace and joy, Noel, warmest wishes. So you tell me which one of these sentiments is your favorite and how you would use it. I love to get ideas, and sometimes you guys give me some really good ideas. So let me know, all right? All righty, moving on. Giveaway. I hope you guys are excited about this. I'll give those winners, same thing like PinkFresh Studio, 2 weeks to reply. So I'll draw 4 winners. The first 2, if they don't respond, then I'll go into the next 2 after 2 weeks, okay? Because I don't want to hold this forever. Just in case you forget that you asked to be entered here. So remember, enter me. What is your favorite sentiment? And then how would you use that sentiment? You know, I have a feeling I'm going to get some interesting response. Yeah, because this can go on a lot of things. even projects. So let me know. Let me know. Alrighty, moving on. One of the things I'm most happiest with this set. This is the poinsettia set with the washi tape. This may actually be over $500 worth of product because this alone, I believe, could be around $70 something. The poinsettia set, because you can do this one, loads of options. First option, roll out the washi tape. This is the easiest option, the most approachable. And I'll put a link here for a video because I did it with the Anemone Magic. And I'll pop the link here and I'll put it in at the end of the video. You take a piece of cardstock. I like to use 110. Some people use vellum too, but I would use thicker vellum. Roll out the washi tape. Use the coordinating die. Pop it on top of this and cut it out. Done. And then you just layer it up on your card. So you could just go right here. And this is how it actually started. Then they decided to come in with a lot of these stamps. And this is one solid stamp. This stamp is roughly, let me feel it, 8 3/4 inch tall by, let's say, 3 3/4 inch wide. Love. Now, a lot of our Misties only can go to 8 1/2 inch. So they have shown you how to stamp it on the outside of the Misty, or there was a video that just came out, I think it was last week, where I'm not going to do it, but she did it. At PinkFresh Studio, she cut this, because this is one whole panel. She cut this right here, took a pair of scissors, and she'll show you in the video how she cut it and how to also do the stencil. So this one comes with many options. You can go stencil first. The reason why you would want the stencil, so here, this one is more along this line with the reds. Let's say I wanted to do pink and silver leaves. This gives you the option to play with different colorways. I could do purples, I could do pinks and browns, and just make your own poinsettia, because it does still look like what it is, a poinsettia, but it can be more modern or to match your theme. So that's why the stencil is beautiful. And it's a 5-piece stencil. I would stamp this one in my Tim Holtz, because I do have a Tim Holtz stamp positioner, the one from Tonic. And I believe that one is open-ended, so this should fit in there for me. But love, I mean, come on. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, crafters. So, tell me how much you think this is worth, actually. Because I'm just like, I'm still sitting here tickled pink. But I'm just so thankful and blessed that I love PinkFresh Studio and I actually won. And then I am thankful and blessed that I'm able to craft and share my love of crafting and my passion for crafting and all my great shopping deals with you guys. Because I know a lot of you appreciate it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So until the next video, you guys have a very Merry Christmas. I will be popping on videos during this week because I have a lot of catching up to do. Please stay tuned because there's another giveaway in another video. So enjoy your Christmas until the next video. Stay crafty, my friends. Enjoy the holidays. Bye.